So for me, the central hub of my whole project has always been YouTube and always will be YouTube in the future. So we need to make sure our home base is set up the correct way and we're using everything that we can in our tool set to make sure our YouTube profile has all the right information, visuals, branding, and links. So if they need to find you elsewhere, or if all your music is already on YouTube Music, we need to make sure it is linked up. This is episode 10, and we are finishing the series here. So if you are new and want to go from A to today, go through the past episodes, learn all the steps we did to make sure our brand and profile is all put together and portrayed in a way that when people come and like our music, they want to stay because they could connect and see what you are all about. So let's dive into today's video. The biggest one you're going to want to do is obviously a profile image. We need that. There's no point uploading videos if you don't have a profile image. We need to make sure your account is set up correctly before we even worry about uploading music and just showing everything, right? So you're going to go view your profile. You come up here, you could hit view your channel and it'll take you here. Then it will take you to the customization page, or you could go through the YouTube studio, down to customization. So you're going to want to put your picture up. It tells you the dimensions that it needs to be at least. And the good thing is you could take a picture. So this picture was me against a back wall, just plain white wall. I put my phone on a tripod, made sure it was enough lighting. It wasn't perfect lighting, but that it could at least see my outfit, see me, and have a good image to cut and then redo the background and then do some lighting on top. And that is how I got this profile picture. So you don't need a studio. You don't need all that. You just need to take a nice picture, pose the way you want, have AI change the background, and then tell it what kind of lighting you want. You could see I wanted it to kind of shine this way. And I already had some natural light doing that. So I just said make it more defined and a little more dramatic. So no excuse. You could get a nice picture for your account right here. Then you want a banner image. It's a little hard because it allows for as big as a TV and as small as a phone. So the cropping is really hard to get in, but if you make it about this size right here, and then just make sure the main text is in the center, you can see it gets on most devices, and you could see that. Make sure your name and your @ is all in sync with each other and in line with your other accounts, whether it's SoundCloud, any social media, all that stuff, right? You want very similar to where it's just your name if you can, or your name plus music, or your name plus official. You just want everything cohesive and on point, not different spellings all over the place. Then you're going to put a little description. A lot of people say SV Cobb for some reason, but back in the day, trap artists, they use this little V as the A, like an upside down A. So just paying respects to that, bringing that and keeping that alive. So I'm like, it's like Jacob with an S, Jacob. And then basically just give them a nice little high level overview of what to expect here and what you're doing and what kind of content you're filming, music you make, all that stuff. Don't need to make it too crazy. Just if someone comes to your page and they want to know what is Jacob about, what do they do, what kind of music, what can I expect? Do I like this? Or is it just one song? They could get in and be like, oh, okay. So high energy EDM music. So he's probably multi-genre, but all high energy. Okay. And then I say on this channel, you'll find my music, DJ sets, behind the scene progress, and lessons I'm learning as I grow and share it in real time. So maybe I do a little spacing like that. So it's two different things, but simple. Now you get the overview. You know what Sakeb's about. Cool. Do the same for you. And again, link down below. Our Artist GPT will help you build your artist Bible. Doesn't matter what kind of band, DJ, AI, creative project, even if it's just your art or anything, like literally any brand, you're going to need to get this set up this way and have similar description. But even though it's an artist Bible, because we do music over here, it's really a brand Bible, and the GPT will help you stay on track. So link down below. Absolutely free. Then here you could add your link. So even if you're not verified and you can't put links in your actual or your videos, your descriptions. You can still do it here and you could add in multiple links, but what I like is just one main link that separates everything out when they come here. So that way it's displayed much nicer on this link versus listing all six, I think six or whatever links I have on this all right here. And then when you go back, I'll show you the links are just very small, so not too useful. I like the one link route. If you want contact info, you can put your email here for people to contact you. It's a personal email. Probably don't want to do it unless you have a business email set up. Then we could do that and people could contact you. I don't use video watermarks just because if I do want a watermark, I'll put it in the actual video. But you can put a little icon at the corner of your video so it brands your videos. On some channels I use it. On my music one, I do not. So that's your basis. Then we're going to go to our home tab, and this I haven't changed in a long time. So what I'm going to do is edit this with you right now. So we're going to add a section and we're going to do for you. So I like this. So I like the for you just because YouTube will recommend whatever they think the viewer is going to watch. And then I will put, like, if you already connected your music to your account, then it'll have your music from YouTube Music up here. And then I have this releases, but I think I'm going to remove that and just leave it like this. And then let me see if I have playlists on this account. We'll do multiple playlists. We'll do originals, remixes, and we'll just leave it like that. That way people could see the remixes, because I do have separate remixes that are not on my YouTube music. And then we'll put in my music training videos as well. We're going to publish this. We're going to go back to the actual channel now. So now you could see my name, my @ I have my music little badge because we've connected our music to our channel on DistroKid. So watch earlier videos if you don't know how to do that. And then you could see my music. They're just getting views. I haven't done anything to this. It's just getting organic views from people playing it and just for it just being on YouTube Music. The channel did not update yet though. Must be taking a while to update, but should have the playlist down here. Then we could go through the tabs, see our popular videos, shorts. We add some lives, and then your releases will be your music that you released. And then if you have playlists and posts, so it's good to fill these out. I'm not big on posts just because I'm not currently active on this that I should be. If I was giving this my main focus, this channel is my main focus right now, so all my attention's going over here. But definitely once you start getting a little following, engage with them, connect with them on a deeper level, get their opinions and all that stuff. So the description pops up here, and then you can see the link and then all the rest of the information. But what I was saying was when you have a lot of links, they don't really display here. So I try to do just one because I know that one link should show up here fully. And then if they click here, then they could see my trainings or the other affiliate plugins that I have. So now that your YouTube channel is visually up to date, we do need to go in depth on the back end and make sure we have a system in place. So everything we were doing was under customization, but now we need to go to settings and go through these and fill them out to how we want them to be. General, it's just currencies. I don't know why they only have one setting here. So put that to whatever your default is, and then your channel, do your country of origin, and then keywords. Definitely do your keywords. I'm going to fill this out right now so you can see an example of keywords. Okay, so I spent some time and I got like a big long list of keywords that were highly ranked and searchable. And you could get that through vidIQ. I'll link them down below, one of our partners. And so I went through all the top words for what I wanted to be branded around. And then I started taking out the best ones that not only were ranked good, good search, but the traffic was on the medium to low side. So that way I'm getting into a less crowded area for now. It's not going to stay forever, but for right now, these are the less crowded searchable terms. It should help me stick out. And then if I ever go back and start putting in some actual high traffic keywords, it'll help me because I have that traffic and that following to help me break through in those search terms as well. So, little trick, kind of get some very targeted traffic that has a little less competition, should help you start to get people trickling in. Then you're going to go to your advanced settings. This is where you don't, it depends. I do have a kids music channel, and so I got to put yes. But for this one, it's just a normal channel. So no, it's not meant for kids. I have my ad account linked up, and YouTube will do auto captions and stuff like that. If you want it to do that, go through all these and see what you want. And you could just go through and make sure all the settings are good. And then any other YouTube account settings will be in other settings down here. This also helps a lot, especially if you have a bunch of links and you want to be copy and pasting them on every video. It's good to kind of have a nice default set up with your links. So that way you don't have to go searching for this every time, and everything about you to listen to your music, get your products, streaming sites, all that stuff is there every single video I make. And then I just take out things I don't need, and then I'll add in if there's anything new, stuff like that. But this goes automatically to every video I upload. And I don't have them go to public just in case I need to make any edits. We'll put it unlisted or private first. Make sure we're all good to go, and then switch it over to public or schedule it. Then we just have some more advanced settings, and you could go into all this and choose what you want. Permissions. This is when you have your music account like linked up, you have permissions. You could add people if you need other people accessing your account, and you could add them. They could help manage your artist brand. But for now, it's just me. This is where you do some moderation. So I just have basic. Sometimes strict is better because people say some wild stuff, and yeah, free speech and everything. But at the end of the day, I want a nice, clean brand. I want people to have a nice community of, helping each other and uplifting each other. So let's just not waste our time on any spam, hate, people trying to bait you, all that stuff. So I'm actually going to move it up to the strict. Then if you're doing your live chats, posts, you could add in specific blocked words if you want to choose some things that maybe YouTube is not looking for. So that is it, really. Once you do this, everything about your account should be set up in a way you want. And there you go. For you, my music releases, and then my multiple playlists. So if you put all the steps in through these 10 episodes, you should have your full artist brand set up, complete, and ready to keep tweaking and building and expanding from going forward. And now you have a strong foundation, and this is the key to longevity and growth in your project. By having a strong foundation, an identity, your links in place, something people could connect to, see, listen, engage with. And then if you have services or anything, they could come to you and get those services because they connect with you and they identify with who you are. And they're like, yeah, I want to get what this person has. So this whole journey was never about making music, although that is what we love to do, make music. So that's kind of our theme of everything. But this really applies for anything. And now when you make a song, you could feel extra good about it because now you have your whole platform set up, and every song you release, you're able to upload to all these places now. You could add new branding, you have new links, all the systems are in place. Each release is going to get better and better and better, more traction, and that snowball just keeps going. And the better you set up this foundation and keep engaging as people trickle in, I'm telling you, even if it's slow, it will keep growing as long as you keep showing up, putting in the effort, and make something people can relate to. So again, if you want the free PDF and that GPT, which helps build your artist identity and Bible guidelines, link down below, absolutely free, as well as all the partners we work with. vidIQ, if you want those keywords with the ranking and search and all that stuff, as well as DistroKid is how we release our music. Again, we are partnered with them. Links down below. Everything you need to know. You are now the creative director. You have the reins. You get to decide if you're going to be successful or not. You don't need to wait and be discovered. You are here to discover you and project that outward with your brand and project identity. So if you like this at all and learned anything or like all our past episodes, make sure you click that thumbs up, support us so we could connect with other people wanting to learn, and subscribe. Stick around. We have a lot more content coming up. I have a big one coming up in a couple days. Stay tuned for that. And it's really just going to really dive into the whole branding of everything and setting up your foundation. So subscribe if you haven't already. See you in the next video. Peace.